Okay, I think we're live. Yeah, we are live. Now, this is going to be part 2 of the series. Part 1 we formed Norway and I've set things up. I'm going to just continue. The game crashed last time, but hopefully it doesn't have too many issues. What were we doing? Oh yeah, we're moving back the raiding party. I think there's 60. Yeah, there's about 100 gold coming back, so that'll be helpful. And my house is shooting. Because I have you. Oh, I forgot I had you in present. Wait. It's 100 piety. And it really angers them. I think I'm gonna run so much, like, cause he's. I mean, how's his air? Okay, yeah, no, I need to go with the execution, I think. Yeah, they're gonna start conquering that. And that is the realm split. Oh, that's realm split as well, wait. Okay. I'll disband armies. I'm gonna hold the court until it's done. Okay. So now we can... Wait. Did that really just let us... Yeah, that just lets us reform the faith. Without any holy sites needed. Oh, that's really good. Okay, so I guess we're gonna do the faith today. As well as the... beginning the empire farming. We can oh yeah, we can eradicate the house. Which I believe just... all land held by the house becomes the sure part of my land. Which isn't a lot of land, because obviously they only hold there. I think what I do is, can I take this? I can. Okay, I'm gonna subjugate Zealand. Once I get money, I need to go raiding again. I need about 100 more gold, because I want to make the title as fast as possible. Let's see what we can raid. I think we did Britain last time, and France has recovered, so I guess we'll go raids the northern borders of France to try and get some money. We need about 75 gold to form a kingdom title. And we need... we only... oh yeah, we only need 35%, so we do only need 3 counties. So maybe if we let him... we're gonna let him finish his war anyway. To take that land, because then that means we can take pretty much everything we need in a single attack. We're also, after that, we need to take East Anglia, Essex, Wessex, and Cornwall. I think that's enough Dutch counties to make the Kingdom of England. Let me double check. 15. Yeah, that should be enough. If not, then maybe we can try somewhere else. And that's also going to need 200 gold. But that'll be easier because we'll have the big land, we'll have the expensive land, which will give us money. Oh, right, ransoms and everything. That's also going to help. Just it is currently a ruler France. Still the Carlings, and he is okay. He is a conqueror. Okay, that's a little bit interesting to say the least. I don't think we win this. I'm not leaving my armies, so I'm not leaving my armies. Still win that, but That should give us a... Well, that would have given us a lot more prestige if I was, you know... I was commander. I don't know why. That's so weird. Because usually the way it works is it always puts your best commander as... Like, by default it gives you your best commander. And I'm at like 38. Also the raid speed is so much faster now. Oh wait, whoa. Empire of France. Okay, yeah. Empire of France. So he's probably going to speedrun the Holy Roman Empire. Which could be fun. As long as he doesn't attack parts of England, I'm happy, basically, because that's my territory. I want to take that. Okay. We have about 64 gold. I'm going to keep running. I'm going to work my way to Paris, and then we're going to go back the way we came in. Can I go there? No, I can't go there. It's like 3 gold, but it adds up. We want to get Ruin, we want to get you. We're technically just raiding the northern coast. What else have we got? How's this air? He is a pensive, so I think I'm going to put him under stewardship. Often. And then his brother is a learning focus. He's got 12 learning. That's going to be good. I wonder if that faith reformation thing continues over in the next life. But if it doesn't, then I'm going to try focus on getting it. This one. Okay, another 50 gold. Yeah, cool. We should be fine just to go back, but I want to be a bit greedy. Oh, and I got a Viking trait, so that was actually worth it. Which is better martial, better prowess, more prestige, in my opinion, right? There was more ransoms. Let's see if he won't accept. Oh, he does actually accept. That's the first time I've ever seen that happen. Okay. So, truce with the Emperor of France. We also got a book. We have a martial perk, living off the land, raid speed. And then we want to go down this and get strategist. Then we want to get household guards. And then I think after that we'll switch over to the learning focus and then go down to profit. Because I want to reform the faith this life. I don't think we'll be getting the North Sea Empire this life though. I'm being a bit too slow. We need to... Oh, okay, we do have Exalted Among Men, so we can invade Kingdom, but we can only do it once per lifetime. And I want to get East Anglia to separate a week. And he did indeed finish his Jutland War, so I... How many years are we in? We're almost 20 years in. Okay. Done that. Disband. Get rid of the prisoners. You're not worth anything, so execute. You're not. We have piety for execution, so I'm going to build up the piety. And then we want to just subjugate this guy, because that just gives him all the land and we can form the kingdom. I'm going a bit too slow if I want to form this empire, simply because the game... Because I've been king of Norway for about 10 years now. Yeah, 10 years. And I'm only just getting into the next one. I also need to raise my current authority, which I'm missing 86 prestige for. Okay. No station besiegers. Run them over the fight. We will take some losses, and there's... Okay, never mind, there's 4,000. I'll hold off. That's gonna take 9 months. This is gonna take 9 months. I have alliances I can call, though. gonna have negative prestige, but that's fine. Oh, my game's just crashed. Okay, well, that's not a great start, but I'll just reload. That was a bit unfortunate, but we'll see if it reloads in time. Okay, we're back, and it hasn't... Okay, that's before going into negative prestige, so I'll probably just call... I think I called Hasting. Yeah. I think I'll just stick to calling in Hasting, and... Because he's not doing anything right now. I'm kind of concerned, though, because once... Wait. Raiders. Okay. If Jorvik negotiates the Danelaw, that complicates things, because I kind of want to just vassalize Jorvik, because we're already allianced and friends, so there's no downside to it. He is gone a lot weaker than before, but he still has strong allies. He has a truce. Okay, so this man's just been negotiating truces. Can I murder him? No, it's a very low chance. What's he up to? Nothing at the moment. He's just lying to himself, and he's obviously got a bunch of truces, so he hasn't picked a target yet for the... They'll finish their siege before us, but... We only have 4 load troops. I cannot increase. Okay, we took his son prisoner, which is a rant. Yeah, 25 gold. Because I believe that's not tribute into the war score, so I can just do that. And they are gonna go... Which we will have defender advantage. The problem is it's a straight crossing, so they'll have a bit of an advantage for that, but we have supplies, and it looks like Hastings joining to... He's got 3,000 to help us. The only downside of like the whole Norse thing is we don't really have siege equipment, so all these sieges are gonna take like months. Oh, we lost someone. A nobleman. Okay. That's a bit worse for up though. And now we're just gonna... I think that's off the stack weight. Yeah, okay, so they have 4. We have... They... No, okay. No ransom apparently. Oh wow, this guy is really just going to be... me, but younger. That's really funny. He's calm, he's ambitious, and he's brave. I'm calm, brave, and ambitious. Okay, you like me enough, and we're technically friends. But you're also 58, so I'm assuming your realm will split. Also, how on earth are they getting that siege so fast? Has he got sappers? No, he's an intrigue character. You can check perks, by the way, which is pretty cool. He's got 23 intrigue, that means he's going to be very difficult to assassinate, but as long as we can... Okay, I need a successor for my... I don't have enough prestige for that. Okay, I need to host, like... I'll make the title, that'll boost my prestige up a lot, and then I'll spend it on the... I'll spend it on making the law increase. And then... I think we just take the Duchy of East Anglia. Hastings should continue to siege. No, he isn't. He's just abandoned his siege, which is really annoying. I hate how they... Yeah, we're gonna lose that. Okay, friend up in the Sami Confederation. He's on our borders. Well, technically, it's the Swedish borders too. Join... Oh, he's going for the county of... Yes, I will join that. And he is sieging my little county that I was using as a staging ground for Germany later. I want to go back up to Jyllands. How long is it going to take? 9 months. Actually, I want to go down, force him to retreat, then go back up. I kind of wish that the armies would just do their own thing though, because I mean, I could split. Never mind. So this one will go to fight, and this one will go to siege. And now he's facing an uprising. What's he trying to take? Yeah, this is kind of... Oh, someone's died. Alfred was slain in battle. Wow, they really just didn't really get to do anything. Okay, because he usually Ethelred dies early, and then Alfred takes the throne, which then becomes a bit of a problem because he's obviously a very powerful character, has a lot of good stats. But no, he just kind of got nothing that game. I do have at least have enough gold to form both kingdoms. I kind of want Jorvik to lose. That's kind of the problem. I think if he takes that, I then can't form the kingdom. Either that or I'll wait for Halfdan to pass, and then I'll have to take his lands by force. So ideally I wanted to kind of let them have their complete little conquest, and then okay. 96%. Is that counting? No, it isn't. But he has no gold. Yeah, he's got no gold, so I'll just hold on to that. This final siege will get us, should get us to 100% war score. So then we can potentially even vassalize Sigurdur. Oh yeah, Halfdan has passed. So his land is now split into Jorvik and Northumbria, and both of these aren't... I mean, he can be allianced, but I would rather just take the land. Anyway, subjugation done. We've got 4,000 troops to go. Well, it's not rising here in Wales. I need to go put down. While I'm here, I can form the kingdom. We're a Danish king. 30 years from now. 882, which is 10 years after Norway. We get to form Denmark. Which means I do want to get England. I kind of want to get England now, actually. I don't want to take part in these alliance wars. I need to be fast. So I think we do a... I can't technically go to war for him, but I can go to war against... I can't go to war for him because technically he's in alliance. So yeah, we're just going to take his ally well. Well, Halfdan does that, and once Halfdan's finished that, I can technically go for the rest. We win partner tactics. Oh, it's not Halfling anymore, it's Siegfried. And Hrolfl. Ragnarsson. Oh, Ragnar Halfdanson, who died of heart failure after being incapable of melancholy. Happens. I've got enough money to make Halogan too. Yeah, I do. Where's the capital? Not my vassal. Oh, okay. It's up here. I guess I'll give it to him. You get prestige for making titles. Oh, we lose our marshal though. That's fine, because he wants a position. And you start swinging him so he doesn't murder me. Because, wait, isn't he my rival? No, my only rivals are landless adventurers. And they're only my rivals because, well, they're only landless because I took their land. Okay, yeah, that's the Catholic uprising done, and that's... I don't like taking war score with help pack, but maybe I can send a force? One lands in East Anglia because there's only 600 troops there, and the other lands in... Where is this? Yeah. That's cool. I'm gonna say it has. The naming sounds very similar. He does win the siege, but... It's fine, because we get that army done, and... 13 prowess, 13 stewardship. And no. I can ransom him back. I can just release him. Armor. And knight oh, yeah, right, I want to recruit this guy. He has 20 prowess. He would make a very good knight. And that's one of my rivals did. Which doesn't matter to me, because that just means one less person to attempt to kill me. I shouldn't have executed A4 because this has now messed me up, because I need to do two separate... Yeah, that kind of messed me up, because I now need to... Wait, is Hastings still alive? He is. No, actually I think it's fine, because... I'm gonna take this off, but that's only that's good 13 months. 7. Yeah, I'm gonna need to bundle these guys up and hope for the best, cause let's see, cultures, Anglo-Saxon. They do have the siege equipment. Who else has it? The Welsh don't, but they get longbowmen. And longbowmen are pretty decent. Although we lose heavy cavalry regiments, and it's very much just a focus on... What's their pillars? Like, what do they have as a cultural to... Aside from that? Not much aside from that. Does Gaelic have... No. Okay, so we'll probably have to go for the Saxon combination with something like this. And I get rid of that. And just do malleable invader so I can redo it. What's Saxon elective do? Ruler of all the right adult to your vassals of one of the two ranks below the title can nominate from the most powerful vassal among them, the ruler's legitimate children. I believe Scandinavian elective is just extended family. I might... Yeah, I might do remove northern stories and add... Oh no, I can pick... No. Words. I think those combine. Even though both give... Men at arms. I want to say men at arms. Although I might just switch it to technique. I'll decide something later. When it comes to the hybrid culture. Okay, right. First trait for Halfdan, he can either be gluttonous, impatient, or shy. For stewardship? Oh, that loses stewardship. Never mind. But the rest weren't that good, so we got a bit unlucky with Halfdan. Our first one's great though. He's got really good traits. He's got 18 learning and he's only 15, so I feel like that. Oh wait, become of age. What is he? Astute intellectual. That's the 3-star trait. So he has learning is about to go to 22. Yeah, he is definitely going to be good for the reforming the faith and then getting a bunch of cultural traditions. He's just good for that peaceful period that we need after we get the land, because I am going to struggle to keep certain pieces of land. At least we do only have the 2. Yeah, we will only ever have these 2 kids, so Halfdan will have to be disinherited at some point. I think, because of the way I'm going to take prestige. Let's check over in the east. How are we dealing with? Okay, so Rurik died 10 years ago from injuries, which makes sense considering his character is very war heavy. The Khazars have not fallen, the Byzantines are still going somewhat strong, the Abbasids are still going strong. We've got East. Oh, East Francia is also a conqueror. We've got. Okay, that's going to be fun because they're going to be button heads. Let's actually search. If I go to all, I'm just going to search who the conquerors of the world are right now. It really is just Ludwig and Charles. Okay. Kind of wish Haston would go. Oh, he's going for Liberty Wars right now. He's helping with Liberty Wars. That's actually really decent for me because if I let them just pop off, I'll swoop in and take their land. I think we're going to start. Well, he is still a Catholic. He's not earning piety much because obviously he was a former Norse and he's technically a sinner because he is deceitful. Let's see. Let's pick someone for Halfdan to marry off actually. He may not be the heir to the throne, but he still deserves to find. Oh, genius. Why were they not available when I was early in this? That's unfortunate because I had geniuses, but. Oh, first dynasty legacy. We're gonna go for Sea Wolves because that gives us all our prestige in naval. We want to get making a killing because we earn 5 gold per 100 fatal casualties per battle, and in the late game, that is just. When the armies are about 40,000 or whatever, and you're like stack wiping them, you get a lot of money that way. Right, so this guy's a rival. Raise a Runestone. Can place it in Suffolk. And we're gonna hand this over to someone. A Harald apparently can take it. I think we do an Anglo-Saxon noble just to increase the cultural acceptance. He doesn't like me that much, but. Oh wait, that Runestone was a waste. But I do take my first stress event, and we don't get a good. I was gonna hopefully get a good trait. Right, we're gonna go for a meditating seclusion. But since we're calm, I'm also going to adopt special succession type, so we get the Scandinavian elective for only 300. And now we can elect Halfdan, not Harald. And we can elect Harald again. That way we can just keep the elective title on all our thrones so we can hold on to them without any sort of succession crisis. And of course, first peasant faction is going to rise up. Right, you're no longer my ally. That's a lot of counties. Is Northumbria just a single duchy? Yeah, it is. Okay, so I can take Northumbria and I can take Jorvik. And then I can start working maybe on Kent. I don't know if I want to take Kent too early, because I kind of want that to be the last thing I take, as the moment I take Kent, the Crusades could start. Because the requirement for the Crusade says a non-Catholic faith needs to hold a Catholic holy site that was previously being held by a Catholic in start date. So it would... Alright, we're gonna invade the Kingdom of England. It's gonna cost a lot for siege piety, but I'm also gonna wait for my armies to stand back up and come back. And move my rally point to Norwich in preparation. Oh wait, never mind, we can just vassalize them. Well, forget that. Alright, so how much we must bring England now? 5 counties? Is that... That's not enough, but... Would Wessex be enough? I mean, if I can invade Kingdom of England, yeah, I can do that and take all of that. But how much for just the duchies? That duchy is 3, and then that's... Yeah, okay, so I can do a double war. How we can make it? Yeah, I can do a double war. We're going to take the Petty Kingdom of Wessex, and we're also going to take the... I guess we'll take Essex as well and get London. While I'm here, I'm going to also increase the cultural acceptance between the Saxons and the Norse in preparation further when I make the agriculture, because I think that's just the best option. One second. I mean, 21 price. I could use more people like you. Even if you are raffle, brave, fickle, and an intricate life leader, surely I will be safe. Do have to just keep them stacked, and also I have to personally lead because I'm the military engineer, which means siege times. Again, I don't understand that. Oh, neighbors can be vassalized. I think we're just gonna we could have just formed England peacefully, but oops. It's more fun this way. But anyway, that's the kingdom created, and we can also create Wales if we want to, but I have to create England for the rewards. Let's see. Do we hold? I think we hold all the land we need to hold now, because all you need is the North Sea heartlands. Which okay, we're missing. Okay, we're missing Kent. Again, I want that to be the last thing I take, but we have everything else. I have a hook on him, but well, we have Haston. We're gonna modify his contract. We're gonna bump it to normal. We're also gonna allow wars, and the same for Hafton. Hafton's son. So I can just get a bit more money from them. My learning increased because I was meditating in seclusion. I will probably take the pilgrimage for the stress, because that way I can get piety, and that way I can start the faith reformation. It would make a very convincing argument. He likes me a lot. He isn't very good at anything, but Jarl Hastin is... yeah, he's like one of the best characters in the game, so I think I have to give him the... I'll give him that, and then I'll make my... Oh, well, he's actually good at Spy Master. Wait, no. He's good at Spy Master. And then he isn't a powerful boss. I don't mind that. I kind of want to make my non-linear vassals happy, because... Okay, where are we organizing? I want to train commanders. But no, I've just given him permission to go do whatever he wants to do, and he wants to take southern Wales, so I don't mind that. Wait, she's 44, okay. Oh, my game's just crashed. Okay, I need to figure that out later. I don't know what's going on with that. I didn't crash at all yesterday, but... if it is going to be like that today, I will probably end up only doing... that's the 3 kingdoms formed. I'll finish up these wars, and then I'll probably go try fix that. I'll wrap these up real quick. I'll take a look at the world, and then... go for it. Do I have to reorganize my council? Yeah, I do. Okay, so... Hasten. You stay. You're good. You go there. You go there. And you stay up there because you've got 22 learning. Although I could make it my son. I don't want to. We need to start conferring faith. Because it's going to be a nightmare. Alright, never mind. War. Emperor Charles. Chances are he's going to form the Holy Roman Empire. Because I think he still has claims on like Lotharingia and Italy. Because he's a Carling. Yeah, he has claims on the entire Holy Roman Empire. So a lot of the claims to go as a conqueror, so... I can pay 20 gold to my son and lose stress in form of friendship. I don't have that money. I'm sorry. It's completely on me for not trying to take the Invade Kingdom decision, but I would rather save that. Knowing the stuff that I know about this map right now and the way the save is going, I kind of want to use my kingdom decision on something like France or East Francia or like, well, Germany as it's called now, but yeah, it's kind of better for me to just save it. And I will be doing that after I kind of want to also take parts of Alba. I want to maybe get into Ireland, and maybe I'll definitely want to take the Scottish Isles and the Iceland, because that's like part of my land anyway. Okay. His army's back. How long is it going to take for him to siege? 8 months? How long is it going to take for me to siege London? 15 months. Okay, I'm going to just station besiegers and send an army then. So that's... and then I also kind of have to send the army back to go fight. Another dead rival. Wait, no, I'm probably better sieging this. Yeah, it's only gonna be 10 months, and it would still do the same result. Yeah, Yarvik's not exactly the strongest anymore, because he's been... my house is feuding with Wessex. I guess I could have... I'll use the eradicate decision, I think, later, because that could be pretty interesting. Okay, we control Warwick, and now we can go and fight their armies. There's a chance my sieging group doesn't make it, but no, we make it in time. And we have 50 days, and then we'll win this, hand this land over to someone, once again another Anglo-Saxon noble. Because the acceptance is probably pretty low. 9%? I mean, that's not low really, we need 20%, so it's not as bad as I would think. Misunderstanding. And then we're gonna go for Portsmouth and Winchester and grab those. Wait, it only gave us the... It didn't actually give us the land, it gave us the vassals. Okay. It also didn't even give us the title. Or was that just Mercia? No, we need to usurp the title because he isn't... Yeah, we've got... Saxon Catholics getting angry now. No, I think next time out we're gonna try... We'll take this land. This is probably not a great border, so I should have probably done Poeche and Essex instead, or Wessex Kent, just because they're beside each other. So the borders are gonna be like a bit funky, but I'm sure giving the land all to like Norse warlords wouldn't be too much of a bad idea. I do think we split the north and the south though. I think Hastings takes the south and then we get the remainders of the Halftons family the north. But we also have Ivar, who I'm not too concerned about whether or not he rules that area. I just okay, Halfton, child. What is he again? He's stewardship, so I want him to be diligent, because it was the stewardship up. So he's a gluttonous and diligent child. Oh, did I forget to marry him off? I think I did. So inheritable traits. There aren't many options. So I guess I'll have to hold off and wait. Or maybe I marry him off to for an alliance. I don't think there are many powerful alliances we can get anymore. Who are you? Oh, my vassal. And your heir's already married. You know what? That would be fine. Yeah, that's our Hastings alliance. She is very not that good, though. She's lazy, arrogant, and brave. But it is purely for the quick. Actually, no, because if I break, I no longer need that alliance. So I can do that. I've got traits inheritable. There you go. That's a genius. Actually, he's on a lowborn, which means he gets a bit less legitimacy, but that trait is very good because it's a +5 on every single stat with almost no downsides. So it could be anywhere from +1 to a +5. Well, it could be like +135 as the order, but yeah, that's the Hasten Alliance is no longer needed because he is getting old and he's my vassal. The only downside is there's growing factions, but technically no, he won't because okay. Well, we captured a bunch. And none of them attributed to the war score, so you. Oh, that was about 200 piety. And we got one Chester and Carlsberg, which I do want to hand out. Take by 6. Once again, another local Anglo-Saxon noble. He's not happy with me, but that's happy. Okay. I am gonna increase the law, because I forgot to do that. Pass limits of tribal authority. I need to get to pass high tribal authority so I can revoke titles. But I need much prestige. I could do raids. I could do titles. I will clean up these borders later. We have a 2 5-year truces. Well, 4 years and 5 years. I cannot vassalize them because they just hate me in my existence, but that's fair. I've taken their land and I'm the opposite faith. I will probably grab Cornwall later. He's struggling to take that, but I think that's just because they have an alliance. Yeah, Pois is alliance. So what I would do is I would do this just to upset them a bit and force them weakened. But I don't know if that messes up the war. We'll lose land if this person dies. And she's 60. I cannot revoke her title. Faith. We have one holy site. We don't need all of them. We just need a lot of piety and a lot more than 2,000 because I will be changing a lot of things because I want communion to be. Where's the one I want? Can I even, am I even able to get it as a... I don't know if I'm able to get it, but it's the one that lets you... I don't remember if it's a cultural tradition or a faith thing. Although I still want to change it because I want... What's astrology do? I mean, naval speed's pretty decent. Mountains is also decent. I think Mendicant Preachers just for the speed, and then Patron Gods can change out for... Well, Communion requires a Head of Faith Doctrine. Less likely to get Inform's pretty good. Probably ritual celebrations just to get the feast and feast piety. So that way you're getting multiple things, or... I think sites for bears appear. Yeah, I'll figure it out. It's something for later. We need a lot more piety though. And we also need the lifestyle focus of profit beforehand. But that is... all 3 titles obtained. I need to put that on a succession law. Think on the manor. Ancient ways of where people are best. So hopefully people vote for... well, I mean, they're never going to vote for the candidate I want, simply put. They don't like me that much. But we'll sort that. We can vassalize Warmelins, which is in Sweden. Sweden is... oh wow, okay, hang on. 1 second. Yeah, I might use my Invade Kingdom Cassius Bill out on a very weak Sweden, because they usually do become powerhouse, but I don't think that happens this time around. So that's the 3 kingdoms held. We now created on 889, so the year 30 years from that moment we can form the kingdom in the North Sea, which will be... oh, I must have formed it when I was 39, so 69. That's going to be difficult. That is going to be very difficult. I want to get sappers, strategists, and household guard as my final traits. I am also going to put... well, you're already excellent, so you're on advanced research. I'm going to put all these court shooter positions on things that help the amount of... the amount of lifestyle focus I get. I'm also going to court scald because that gives me less stress. We're also going to spend a bit of money. A lot of money actually. On our court. Just to upgrade. We're tribal court. We're only allowed to have certain things on a tribal court. So we will be... well, we'll feudalize via the decision. Completely control... oh, we don't completely control it yet, because we need to get it. But as long as we just hold the titles for the 30 years, we don't need to hold the actual land. We'll get into the North Sea title, the feudal government, tribal holdings, castle holdings. All tribal vassals become feudal, even if they're not part of the kingdom. And then the North Sea becomes the jure liege of these 3 kingdoms. But we can pick up... we'll pick up more, because if we go to the government types... tribal is all of Scotland and Ireland, all of Scandinavia, quite a lot of the east as well, but theocracy. Why is there a theocracy starting in? Like Munster and Dortmund and all that. Is that just always a theocracy? I don't think I've ever noticed that. But yeah, that's been about just under an hour, but obviously my game's... I'm not sure what's going on with my game today, so I will be stopping for now. Thank you for tuning in. Next time out we will continue uniting the Isles, and I believe we're going to take on Sweden. We're going to start by fighting Sweden, because that is a... yeah, that's not a very strong area, and we can take that entire kingdom very fast. We don't need to, but we're going to. Can I vassalize you? You're at war, but once you're out of war, I can. But yeah, that's the end of today. Thank you for tuning in, and next episode will be hopefully a bit longer and a bit more interesting, but I'll see you next time.